Hello, good day viewers. Let us have a lunch with this simple exponential equation which I have just created. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's get started. The equation is e to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x equal to 68. I use the value of x equal to 2 while forming this equation because you can see e to the power of 2 is 64, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Once you add this, you get this. Alright, so let's see if we can solve it. First of all, I would like to change 8 to base 2 because I know that 8 can be written as 2 to the power of 3. So we have 2 to the power of 3, but also raised to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x. This is equal to 68. Remember that you can switch these exponents according to one of the laws of indices. So this is the same thing as 2 to the power of x, but to the power of 3. Then plus 2 to the power of x. You can bring this one in, it becomes negative 68, and this is equal to 0, right? So let's do a kind of substitution here. Let 2 to the power of x be equal to y. So wherever we have 2 to the power of x, we are going to replace it with y. So this is y, and this is also y. Y to the third power, right? Plus y minus 68 equals 0. You shall expect 3 solutions after solving this equation, but in order not to waste time, I know that according to rational root test, 4 can satisfy. So y equal to 4 can satisfy because 4 raised to the power of 3 is 64. Then we have another 4 here, that is 68 minus 68, that will be equal to 0. So if y equal to 4 is a solution, you should know that y minus 4 is a factor. So we are going to divide this by y minus 4 in order to obtain the other factor. So let's perform a long division. We have y minus 4 outside. Then inside, we have this polynomial, but I'm going to write it in order. So it will be y to the third power. Since y to the second power is absent, I'm going to replace it with 0, y squared. Then we have our y, then followed by negative 68. So let's divide. If you take y, you plug it here, you have y squared. So you write y squared here. Take y squared, multiply by these 2 times. We have y squared times y is y to the third power. Y squared times negative 4, that is negative 4y squared. Subtract. This minus this is 0. This minus this is positive 4y squared. Then bring the rest of the terms. Repeat the same process. Take this, you plug it in here. Y can go into 4y squared, exactly 4y. Then take 4y, multiply by these 2 terms. We have 4y times y is 4y squared. 4y times negative 4 is negative 16y. Subtract again. This minus this is 0. This minus this is positive 17y. Then drop down negative 68. Lastly, take y, plug it into 17y. It will go there exactly 17 times. 17 times y is 17y. Then 17 times negative 4 is negative 68. Subtract. This is 0, right? So once you get 0, you stop. So it means that the whole of this, y cubed plus y minus 68, let me write it here, y cubed plus y minus 68 equals 0, is the same thing as the first factor is what? Y minus 4. Remember, this is the first factor, right? And you can see that here. Then the second factor will be this one, y squared plus 4y plus 17. Y squared plus 4y plus 17 equals 0. Once you multiply these two, you have to get this back. All right, it implies that either y minus 4 equals 0 or y squared plus 4y plus 17 equals 0. So here we have y equal to 4 once negative 4 crosses over. So we have one solution. But remember, our equation is in terms of x. So we have to back substitute. Then for this one, let me find discriminant. If the discriminant is negative, we are going to discard it because I don't want complex solutions. Discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So if this value is negative, we're going to discard it. B is the coefficient of y, which is 4. So we have 4 squared here. Minus 4 multiplied by a is the coefficient of y squared, which is 1. And c is the constant, which is this, 17. This is 4 squared is 16, right? And this is 68. 4 times 1 times 17 is 68. And this will give us negative 52. You see that? The discriminant is negative 52, so I'm going to discard it and consider this one. But remember that we have declared y to be what? 2 to the power of x. 2 to the power of x is equal to y, right? But we have seen that y is 4. So we have 2 to the power of x to be equal to 4. And this 4 can be written as 2 squared. So 2 to the power of x is equal to 2 squared. And since we have common bases, we can equate the exponents. So therefore, this implies that x equal to 2. You see that? I told you I use x equal to 2 to form that equation. As simple as that. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.